Libra, what a confusing and high intensity week this week as we begin with a full moon. This is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an intuitive energy reading, so please take this energy where and how it resonates in your life. This is your reading, and it comes to you at exactly the right time when it is meant to. If you want the exact time, place, date, astrology breakdown, I do that on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. Check that out after this video. But Libras, this video comes right on time. Please remember to subscribe to the channel so you get new messages every single week. I do personal readings. Please go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. That's where you will find them all. All the information, your ability to arrange the personal readings, all of that, but only on my website. And I have this that I want to ask you. I am selling these hats and I think they're adorable. This is the Taurus version. You'll see I have the varieties in white. This is the Pisces version. Check it out. Buy your hats, guys. You will be helping out the channel in ways that I don't think I can even articulate to you in a couple of seconds here. So please go and get your hats today. They're over on my website as well. What card came out for you? I told you it was intense energy, and that was something that you really can't escape. What does the Death card mark? The Death card marks the ending of a stage in your life. And so if you've been feeling like you're about to fall apart or break down, it is because there's a part of your life that is completely going through destruction and demolition mode. This also refers to you, yourself, going through a demolition mode, going through a breakdown period. When the Death card is upright, it means you're crumbling to rise. It is more toward the resurrection of sorts, this sense of coming back to life as the new version of yourself. So you are going through a metamorphic period right now where you are going to be able to expand and grow and become a better version of yourself. Either that or you're just blatantly dealing with a Scorpio right now. This could also be intensely sexual energy, heated energy, definitely extreme energy, but there is just this sense of confronting that destruction, just confronting the stuff that is difficult, and doing that in order to rise up. But this is major arcana, so this is fated. Libra, meet fate. Like, that's kind of what's going. So what is this? What do you want to say about this Death card energy? It's the world is changing. So we have something come out over here, but the world came out upright. So Libra, this is a time, this confirms that yes, it's a time in your life where you're finished with a certain specific situation in your life. It's over with, but you're actually ready for it to be over with. You want to close that chapter so you can open up a new one. This could also mean that just because that the world is changing and that there's something global that's going to happen that is really going to force you into sort of this cataclysmic cocoon that forces you into the next phase of your life. But let's see. I know it was scaring the crap out of me too. I understand, because it was scaring the crap out of me too. But what's coming out a little bit in the future that I tagged over here? Wishes and dreams and fulfillment come true. And what this tells me is you had to make the changes, or these changes had to happen in order for you to know what fulfills you, in order for you to know which direction you wanted to head in, and also a sense of there is something that is breaking down and demolishing shit that was in your way. So now all of a sudden the whole tone has changed. But first we have a major arcana happening this week, and it is going to feel like you are crumbling. Believe me when I say the walls are coming down for your liberation and freedom. It is not going to lead to a bad place, but it doesn't make it any easier this week. So at least God is giving us this sense of like, it's going to feel like everything's falling apart, but trust it, right? And this is why you have marriage here. I don't even know. Like, to me, this is almost like something that's fated and kismet, and it has to happen at this moment. This could be about a house. This could be about a partnership. This could be about a marriage. It's something that is stable, and you're passionate about it, and you're certain about it. And this is where the foundations, the cornerstones really get placed. Right here, right now. I don't know what's going on, but you're definitely maybe changing locations, changing where you live, changing partnerships, but it's where you belong. What you had before, or the death card would never show up. What you had before wasn't really yours. It was the cocoon that was making you into what you needed to be to have what was yours. And that's why you're feeling like being ripped apart this week. I'm a Libra rising, I'm not a Libra sun, but I have felt I'm exhausted right now. This sense of I can barely keep my eyes open. I know that there's a shift, there's something changing, and it doesn't feel good. But ultimately what it's saying is it's not gonna feel good, but it's gonna be good. So yeah, I know. I gotta not kick my dog. That's why I'm looking under my feet. I always kick her accidentally. So if you could please just articulate a little bit more about how all this is coming about, because I feel, this is, the devil is here. Addictions, bad habits, or contracts and obligations. This could also be talking about, generally speaking, the globe, or chains, a fear, or contracts that you had, but then we have your work being recognized and being appreciated. So, wow. How do I feel while this is happening? That there is some major breakthrough, because there is deconstruction with the greed. And I predicted this when it came to the full moon on the 3rd, 4th. This is a sense of a global change that's happening, because the crap and the toxicity is being exposed. And so there's some sense of being released from those chains that bound you and were holding you back. Now there is a breakout, and you can just be seen for you, for who you are, attracting people. And because of this change and this great global demolishing of old structures and systems, people now can see you and find you, and oh my God, you're gonna, the capabilities are endless. This is finding partnership, finding somebody who appreciates what you do and who you are and how good you are at it, and leading to a great deal of joy. Maybe by the end of this week, definitely by the end of this season, definitely. So, oh my God, there's so much. There's more that has to come out in this deck. So let's hold on. Why is the devil here? You're definitely changing locations, or you're thinking about moving or making a move. You will be making that move. You've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe you just couldn't, pull the trigger on it and get it done for whatever reasons. This could be obligations and restrictions, especially of the financial sort. But Libra, this is really, these walls are what is breaking down for you. Could be outside of you too, right? It could be just because the world has changed, or something umbrella has changed. Now you're open, and those policies kind of work for you better than the old stuff did. So definitely you've been contemplating this move for a while. You're going to make the move. You're going to make the change. This has got to do with something that you've brought about through yourself and your own ability to make magic and not give up. You are being able to piece things together. And now the good news is that the resources are right in front of you. So you don't have to worry about that not being there. You'll know exactly what to do. Oh, this is like a fresh start. It's a fresh start. You're definitely moving. There's movement here. It's a fresh start. Letting go of all the craziness and all the crap, and allowing yourself to start fresh without any baggage. Letting go of all the baggage, and you're ready for this. You're ready for this, and ultimately it's like people are going to look at what you've done or what you've created in a different way moving forward, because the proclivities and the fears are being torn down, and people want something new. They're looking for something new, and there's definitely something that you've been creating or building that speaks to that nature. Definitely getting this chance. Doesn't feel like a second chance. It feels like a totally fresh start. That's what it feels like. All I can say is fresh start is all over this energy. Let's get a moon card so we know the ins and outs of that. Moon card for Libra. And then figure out, hey, how is this all going down? How is this all happening? What do you need to release emotionally? So that's all going to come out now. I don't think you're going to have much of a choice. In other words, this whole week you're going to be very emotional. It's about releasing the emotions. What do you need to get out of your way? There's going to be almost like a dam bursting when it comes to your waters, your emotions spilling out. Let them please be released, because the toxins have to clear out in order to make room. This is a confirmation that is an extremely emotional time for you right now. But once again, it doesn't refer to something bad happening. It just refers to maybe something good happening, and you got to release. That's the time when you are able to finally release the negativity, when you know you're safe, when you know that things are going to be good. That sense of you were holding on and holding on and holding on, and now you're free. You're free, you're free, and you're unencumbered. That's the word that I was looking for. Okay, let's dig down because we need to get into details, specifics. So please let me know, how is this all going down? Like, what happened with Libra how is it all going down? There's a shift in finances here. Definitely, I think you were having trouble financially. If not financial troubles, then just you weren't prospering, right? You were kind of stuck. There's definitely a material shift here. There's also a sense of maybe shifting hands or selling something. There could also be a sense of whatever was being manipulated, or being manipulative, or being a gold digger. Whoever that was is shifting. That could be the Capricornian energy, this sense of obligation maybe to this person that was really gouging you for money. Well, there's some sort of justice coming about in that scenario. So a sense of exposure and information that comes in to help you deal with this situation and cut your ties to whoever this was that was kind of tying you up and keeping you harnessed. This person is either going to be caught, or you're going to find a way to get out of and cut up that contract, or whatever that is. This could be your boss, your work, social contracts, whatever this is. That's how this is all playing out. This sense of this Queen of Pentacles is usually either your finances were out of control and you felt like you were losing money, or there is a person who was really making it hard for you or giving you as little as possible, so you had to live off scraps while this energy was hoarding it. May not be a she, it could just represent greed and gold digging. And that's what's sort of being bought out or exposed or brought to light. Whoever this is, especially if this was a person, this is how this abundance is coming out. You're cutting your ties from that person or from that situation. You're finding a way out of it because, policies, whatever it is, rules, laws, they shift into your favor. You find a way to make it work for you. So that's where the shift is happening. And then you're allowed to just sort of be free without this. And it's interesting because without all the baggage, it's almost like without all the baggage, you have so much more without even making more. It's like without $1,000 a month in bills to pay, you don't even need a raise. You've gotten a raise because now you don't have $1,000 a month in bills to pay. It's kind of like that. And even if it isn't bills to pay, it's just a representation of without this baggage on your back, you're going to get happier immediately. So there doesn't have to be this shift of, I won the lotto, or you know what I'm saying, right? It's immediately everything that you have becomes so much lighter. You become so much freer because of this shift, that there's just this sense of, now I can move forward. I've been wanting to. I've been thinking about going in a different direction. I wasn't able to because of my obligations, but the world is shifting and so are those obligations. And so now I can actually sort of apply all of my I can apply all of my abundance to what I want to put it in. Also a sense of taking personal responsibility and finding a place that there's real value here. People who value you. Once again, I just feel like there's offers on the table for you from people that you couldn't have reached before because of this shift. This is really interesting. Hold on. Let's get deeper into... Oh. So, how is this opportunity coming? Or what is this opportunity if it's coming? Okay. There's some sort of defeat here. There's Cancerian energy being able to move forward. Let's see. We have the Chariot. We have the Five of Swords. And then we have a King of Swords. So this is about confronting somebody who bullied or treated you crappy, or just confronting an issue, like being able to maybe even defeat somebody's strategy, or being able to come back from, figure out what was defeating or impeding your ability to move forward. Let's get deeper into that. Let's go to the extended. The link is down below. It's pinned to the top of the comment section. It's down below in the description box. Grab your cell phones if you're on your TV, and all the links are available to you. I'll see you guys in the extended.